is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. And before anybody says anything, this is not a chef's hat, okay? This is a bonnet, and black women wear these when we sleep so that our hair does not get messed up, okay? I just wanted to say that because if you don't know what this is and you're like, what is that thing on her head? Like, that's what it is. I'm in my pajamas. So I wanted to film a day in my life because I overthink YouTube. Even though I've been on YouTube literally making YouTube videos for like a decade, which is very weird to even say, but I actually used to make YouTube videos on another account that like nobody knows about back when I was in high school that was not on this account. But anyways, I overthink YouTube because when you make YouTube videos, let's say one video goes really well and you're like, okay, that's a lightning in a bottle effect, as they like to call it, and you're trying to figure out how do I keep recreating this video, but then you get pigeonholed. Like, let's say you make a video about going from being a Republican to a Democrat, for example. That's just an example. And then everyone wants you to talk about, yeah, like expose them, how they were on the other side or whatever, something like that. Or you talk about whatever it is you talk about. You make a vlog going to Greece and the video gets 1 million views, but you don't live in Greece and like people just expect you to make travel videos all the time. But then let's say you make that one video that hit 1 million views, then the next video only hits 1,000, and then the other video only hits 200. And then there's things like the algorithm. You start to get like, you start to overthink your content and you're like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? So I literally stopped having fun making videos because I was always like, oh, like this has to be like the one that hit 500,000 views. And it's like, no, it should just be fun. Sorry, my lips are mad dry. Hold on. I know they look the same, but anyways, you start to get super, you start to overthink and you don't have fun and everything becomes like a numbers game instead of just saying, oh, I'm just documenting my life so that, I don't know, when I'm 90 years old, I can look at my life and see my progress or whatever the case may be, or I'm just having fun or whatever, or people actually like to watch my videos. So literally, I just been overthinking YouTube, and then I'm like, no, this is so stupid. And every year I'm like, I'm gonna YouTube more, I'm gonna vlog more, and then I just don't. Last year I did vlog quite a bit, but like I want to be like, you see me every week or multiple times a week or every day, but that would be fun. But my life is very boring. I literally like live in my room, like I just stay here, and the only time I go out is like when I have a job when I have a job that requires me to go to the job. I don't have a job, and I'm just gonna be transparent that like you guys know I quit my job, and I'm not gonna say where I worked. That was not the company was not the problem. It's just that I studied animation, and because I had too much imposter syndrome with the animation industry and like getting a job in my field, because artists are very we're perfectionists, right? So we always look at our art and we're like, oh, I know it could be better, my art is trash, low-key. But other people are like, yo, this is mad good, and I'm like, no, but I know I could be better if I put like 200 more hours into this. It's a very laborious and a very like, you're always trying to get better, and then you're like, no, I'm not showing anyone anything, even though like, I don't know, I became not a hermit, but I literally would like hoard my art that I'm working on. Like I'm working on stuff right now, but I have not showed anyone, and I don't want to show anyone until it's finished. But I'm working on a piece that I could show, but I just want to chronicle my art and like my art journey. Like I want to be a vlogger who vlogs art stuff. And my own interests, like my actual interests, you know what I mean? So then that was my other issue, that I got basically like pigeonholed talking about Meghan Markle and all those other people or whatever, which I didn't mind. But then when that's the only thing people want you to talk about, I'm like, dude, I'm not the news who's like paid to report news stories or whatever, and like she's boring, she's like a one-trick pony, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I just wanted to, then I was like, or like I said, overthinking my content, and I was like, but I just vlog in my room, like what do I have to show people, like what? And I live like in a suburb that doesn't have much going on, so I'm like, what do I even talk about? But I watch people who do the same thing. Like the people that I watch, I'll put them on the screen, literally, well, they go outside too, but like most of their vlogs are the same thing: them in their apartment, them doing art, them talking about art, and just like that is sort of like, you see the same thing in every, sorry, my fingers are like slippery because I put Vicks on, but literally like, yeah. So I'm overthinking, and I'm just going to film, edit, and upload on the same day that I film, because I will literally film and keep a video in my phone for 3 months. Like, I deleted 400 videos on my phone that I had from like last year, and it was just ridiculous, and it's just doing me a disservice, you know what I mean? Because like, you guys are sitting here like, where's Tumi at sometimes, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just gonna take a shower, do my skincare, and then get dressed. So I'm not gonna bore you with my skincare routine because you've seen it 1 million times. So I'm just gonna pick back up when I get dressed. Okay, so goodbye. I got on her bad side. It's like you're a manager, you're not supposed to have a bad side.